What is going on YouTube? This is Chino. Welcome back to the channel and another episode of my Let's Play series for Warframe on Nintendo Switch. Now, I have progressed substantially since the last video, and instead of giving you a whole bunch of videos for very slow progression, I thought I'd skip a couple of days. I'd collate a few things that I did that was a little bit more substantial, pop it in a video for you to let you know where I'm up to, and things are a little bit more exciting now, I have to say. I'm starting to really understand what Warframe is about, and I'm starting to get a little bit better with things like the movement systems and sort of the crafting system and the farming system and everything that's involved in Warframe. And I still have a lot to learn, mind you. There's still some stuff I need to learn in terms of what are the best builds, what Warframes do what places I need to go to for what I should be prioritizing, where I should be spending all my resources, how the relic system perfectly works, all that sort of stuff. But I'm coming away with some information every single time I play, so that's the most important thing. So let's show you where I'm up to. And as you can see, a few cosmetics later, I'm still using Excalibur, and I'm loving Excalibur. I got my hands on a couple of new things now. So I already ranked up the Bratton, and I decided to get myself the Boltor, so I farmed for that blueprint, and I'm starting to use the Boltor now. And I'm realizing with this mastery rank system that you always pretty much have to be leveling things up in order to get yourself a higher mastery rank. So I've done all that, and the Orthus as a melee weapon, and I've just upgraded, and I really like this weapon. I think it's great. It's only rank 16, so we'll see how it goes once it comes along, but putting some mods into that has made this weapon really cool. The only thing I don't like about the Orthus is if you only swing the weapon once, it takes, you kind of locked in an animation of him putting it back on his back and then pulling it back out again if you want to hit someone else again as well. So that's the one thing that kind of slows this weapon down for me, and it is a little bit annoying. So you kind of have to mash the button a little bit more so that he continues to kind of spin the weapon around rather than put it back on his back and slow things down. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's fun. I've been using as a companion the Taxon, which pretty much everyone does in the very beginning, linked with the Artax as a weapon for that. The mods that I'm using with Excalibur, I mean, I am pretty low on the mod end of things still. As you can see there, I've just got the basic mods still, but I am still using all 36 capacity that I have available to me. I will eventually level up another aura mod so that I will have more slots, but I don't think loot detector is really important. The only reason I ranked up loot detector was so that I could have some more slots available. I've got Thief's Wit equipped because I had to do some farming in order to make my way through the system, and I'll show you that on the planets a little bit later. Of course, I'm working with redirection for shield and vitality for health, intensify for my ability strength, and I'm starting to realize how good Excalibur's abilities really can be when their strength starts to go up. And I know this is only the flawed version because I've only got limited capacity still, and because I've only got limited resources, I didn't find it necessary to get myself a better version of this. Fast deflection again because I've got so much shield. It's good if it recharges really quick. Auto parry chance. Steel fiber, of course, for armor, and again this is the flawed one. The steel fiber that I have here will eventually level up higher, but again limited. We'll see how that goes. But I mean, Excalibur is a very tanky frame from what I can tell. I don't usually feel like I am at risk of dying, and part of that is also due to the way I play. But you know, being such a tanky frame, I can use melee a lot, and I find him to be really good. And of course Equilibrium, which basically is about not having to chase up all the pickups so that I can survive and get ammo and pick up mods and all those sorts of things. So really liking Excalibur. I am working towards Rhino, and I'm almost all the way there. I've been doing some farming on some things, and let me show you where I'm up to with that. Let's go over to the foundry here, and so basically I picked up the Rhino blueprint, and as you can see I've already crafted the chassis and the new optics. I've got gallium already there ready to go, and all I need is the Rhino systems. I do have the Rhino systems blueprint, which is right here, and all I'm missing is the plastids, which you get from Mars, that I've only sort of just unlocked Mars and been working my way through there. Oh sorry, not Mars, Phobos. and the control module, which I have yet to pick up. So that will happen quite soon. Then I'll start crafting the systems, then I'll start crafting the frame, and then we will work on getting Rhino up as well, which will obviously go towards our mastery rank there. There are a couple of other blueprints that I've picked up along the way. The Gorgon, the Fragger, the Heat Sword, some Shazzy and stuff like that, Kraken, all that sort of stuff, Nami Solo. But it's good because if I decide I don't really want to buy into another weapon yet or another blueprint, I can always just, for example, craft the Nami Solo just to have something to master up, because the whole idea of this game is completion. We're really just filling bars as it is. So that's that, but I obviously still need to collect some more of that plastids, but I need that module. I need it. So that's where I'm up to at the moment. I will use Rhino next as my next frame because quite simply I heard he's super tanky. He can get through pretty much all content. So I'd be very, very happy to have Rhino, and I really want to keep working on more Warframes obviously than Excalibur as well. Alright guys, here we are. So I've decided to fast forward a bit. Instead of making another video on my progress, I have decided to just add it on the end of this one so that you guys are fully updated. I don't have to do a whole heap of extra editing just for a minor update. Now I wanted you all to be caught up with what's been going on over probably the last 48 hours or so. So first off, yes, we are already completed with our farming of Rhino, and in progress right now, as you can see, is Rhino. So that has been a fun effort, I will say, doing the farming. I needed plastids, which was only coming from Phobos at this stage, and I had to learn the hard way that I didn't just have to do the missions that were giving a reward of 10 to 30 plastids. I could also do some of the timed events, and I could also run around on some of the missions with Phobos. So say for example, I did a quick assassination and then I ran around the map to try and find extra plastids. That was actually a much faster way of getting myself the materials. So there was that, and I did farm a fair bit to get my hands on the module as well. But anyway, that's neither here nor now there, because as you can see, there's only one day, 17 hours and 13 minutes remaining to get myself Rhino. I'm going to have my hands on him very, very soon. I'm very excited, and it should be a lot of fun, and I just can't wait to have an extra Warframe there. But I know Rhino's really good, not only at doing some solo stuff, but also he's just an all-rounder. And for a free frame, you know, one that you just farm in-game, you don't have to pay anything for, and it's such an early part of the game, I'm happy with that, totally happy with that. So outside of that, what else have I been doing? Well, I finished off, I almost have finished off the Boltor for one. The Boltor is, it's possibly one of my favorite main weapons as a start, because I will say the damage on it and just the way, the fun part of it where it pins enemies to the wall. I just love it. It's so much fun. It's a cool looking weapon as well. Anyway, that's the Boltor. The Orthos I completely finished with, and I ended up with the Dual Zoran. I bought myself the blueprint, and because I already had the materials for it, I crafted myself the Zoran, and I have absolutely smashed through the Zoran. One of the reasons why is because I have myself a stance card for dual swords, which this is actually technically classified as in the game. And the great thing about having a stance card with when you first get your hands on a weapon is that it gives yourself some extra expenditure for your mods right off the bat. So I started with, I think, 18 cost in order to equip mods, so that enabled me to really sort of take those weapons into a few more higher end missions, and I was capable of holding my own with the melee, and they have leveled up very, very fast. I quite like the Dual Zoran. It's very, very fast. You add some element to it as well, a little bit of reach because it's such a short reaching weapon, and it's just so much fun, and the stealth kills are just really cool as well. So jumping into the system, as you will be able to tell, I have unlocked a fair bit more. I have completely finished Venus. I have completely finished, oops, it always does this, there we go. I've completely finished Mercury, almost completely finished Earth, apart from the new assassination that has taken hold on Oro, as you see right there. And yeah, I've worked my way to Mars, to Phobos, to Ceres, almost done getting my hands on Jupiter. I've opened up the Void's ready to go as well. So I've really been pushing my way through content. I also did some farming late last night, I guess you could say this morning, with someone I found online for some of the Frost components. So if we go to the Warframe now, I now have the blueprint for Frost chassis, Frost systems and neuroptics, and all I gotta do is get my hands on, again, more plastids and a neural sensor. And once I do that, I will buy from the marketplace. I will purchase the blueprint for the Frost Warframe as well. So while Rhino is going, hopefully before Rhino is completed, I will be able to start that process as well. So I just continuously have Warframes coming through. I know it's not going to be that fast, but it would be really nice to be able to do that. So that's really cool. Really happy about all of that that's going on. The other thing is, and the one letdown that the Switch sort of had in the beginning of Warframe was the community, I suppose you could say, or the lack thereof. It's felt like a really empty game for such an online co-op experience, and I have felt that I've had to solo a lot of the things that were quite difficult. So I finally got my hands on a clan. Well, I suppose you could say got access to a clan, and a clan that I think is going to serve me really well. I'll open it up for you so you can have a look. I want to open up an invitation to you guys. I want you guys to come and look for us, because I want this clan to grow even further. We're just a rank 1 shadow clan at the moment, very social clan, and it's not just a clan for Warframe on Nintendo Switch, it's also Warframe on PC, also other games as well. So it's just basically a gaming community, very active on the Discord server as well. And you guys are absolutely welcome to join us. I will add a link in the description for you to have a look at. I'll also chuck a link at the end of the video as well, so feel free to look us up and we'll get you an invite as soon as possible. But as you can see, it's a good mix of players who have ported over from the PC, and also new players on the Nintendo Switch as well. That means that, you know, not only is it not lonely at the bottom of the ladder, but it's also good to get your hands on information. There's a lot of help out there. I've already had a fair few offers for help, which is absolutely fantastic for a clan. And also feel free to add me as well, Chino Gaming with an underscore in the middle, and I'll be glad to do some stuff with you online as well, definitely. So that is that for the clan. Feel free to add me, and I'm going to end the video with a little bit of gameplay. I'm going to be playing Anthem as well, just to let you guys know. 100% Anthem's going to be in the books. I think I'm going to buy it on PC. I'm pretty sure I am, because I just feel like that's the system that's going to run it the best. And if you guys are interested in starting up a clan on Anthem, or a guild, or whatever it is that they may be, then feel free to let us know. I would love to see what sort of options are available and how many guys actually want to play on PC as well. And outside of that, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, of course, I'd love it if you left a like. Click subscribe, click the bell icon if you want to see more of my content from the Let's Play series of Warframe on Nintendo Switch, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cool. Don't really have the time, so let's move on.